Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk. What's up, everybody? Big Herc Prison Talk. I like bringing you these prison talks because I like, sharing information that I come across, sharing viewers' questions, and basically giving you guys some insight about the judicial system, the prison system, and just, this jail bullshit in general. Thank you to all our subscribers. You got any questions, shoot us a question at FreshOutSeries@gmail.com. Check out our website, FreshOutSeries.com, and order some apparel. I want to talk about the whole immigration thing and what's going on with that, and just the whole Trump policy dealing with deporting illegals. See, now since weed is becoming legal and they're starting to, allow you to grow your own plants, and you can get your medicinal marijuana license, and they can't be locking dudes up. They're not really going after people for weed anymore. They had to find another way to make money. And which a lot of you guys don't know is that these privately held prisons, GEO, Wackenhut, CCA, they got fucking warehouses already built that are basically empty that they want to fill up because their stock is hurting right now. Under the Obama administration, they were actually considering closing a lot of the federal prisons. And, what that means is that, with these empty bed spaces, these guys don't have, they can't employ employees. They can't, they can't put out dividends to their stockholders. So, they're losing money left and right. But now under Trump and this whole immigration thing, and especially to a lot of you, Hispanic community, you guys need to get up with your game, man. They're going to start deporting your motherfucking ass and having, checkpoints, and basically instead of being able to fight your case from the street, they're going to have your ass locked up fighting your case from behind bars. And it's just going to make a shit mess in this whole jail system. And it's horrible, man. Being in America, if I was in Europe, I would have to have my paperwork too. And being over here, you should have your paperwork. But just realize that this is about money. On one end, they're saying illegals, but on another end, GEO and some of these other big corporations that run these privately prisons, they need to house these motherfuckers. They need to make money. So it's all about bed space. And if you do your research, there was an article in the USA Today on I think it was Saturday, and it basically broke down who contributed to Donald Trump's campaign and what they were expecting once he was elected. And it's all about business, man. These dudes at the top, they know that their kids will never be in these prisons because they have power and influence. And it boils down to when you're poor, you don't have a say-so. They can go through the ghettos all day in the fucking projects and, harass or, do random sweeps all day long. And what are you going to do? You're going to cry at City Hall? You're going to have your mom go down there with her weave on or shower cap or, with her flip-flops on and try to make a stink? They don't give a fuck. You ain't got no say-so. You ain't got no political connections. You ain't got no ties to the mayor. Now let that happen to little Timmy up in the gated community, and heads is gonna roll. Motherfuckers is gonna lose their jobs or get demoted. And so when they talk about economics, man, it does make a difference on where you are economically, because that determines what you can do as far as your recourse. See, they don't tell you about all the times the city's getting sued for a lot of the bullshit. And like I said, man, a lot of these, they're going to hire thousands of new ICE agents. They're going to have a lot of these other officers doing random, checks for paperwork. So you guys better just be ready for it, man. They're going to start filling up these private prisons and having you guys up in there just being housed, and it ain't cool. You're going to be warehoused up in there, trying to get legal representation. It's going to be in some obscure fucking area where it's probably 2 hours from a regular freeway to get to it. And it's real difficult for your family to visit. And it's just hard, man. It's hard to fight your case from a place like that. So, you know, get your paperwork together, man. Get up on what's going on with immigration, and you know, start getting in contact with your local, you know, political leaders, people who represent, you know, your community, and you know, wisen up, man. You running around, you know, carefree, thinking this shit is all gravy. Hey, man, these motherfuckers are about their bread. You know, they ain't got nobody. They can't lock them up for marijuana now, so they're just gonna start locking up all you illegals. So be prepared to get your heads busted if you ain't got your shit together. So if I would advise you to get down to your consulate and get on top of your game, man, because this immigration shit is gonna make these corporations a lot of big money. And when you get in there, they're gonna put your ass to work, and basically it's gonna be some slavery type shit. See, they done been doing it to the blacks for years already, and now they're tying in all you other minorities so that they can have something to make money off of. And it's a fucking business, man, and it's fucked up. So wisen up, man, and you know, get educated. Contact your, you know, immigration lawyers, and get your paperwork in order, man. But I just want to put you guys up on game on this private shit. And what a lot of you guys don't know is in the feds. See, if you have an education, a GED or diploma, they're gonna put you to work in Unicor. And Unicor, they make everything from parts to Hummers to military parts to clothing to produce. They do everything. And the fucked up thing is, yeah, you might be busting your ass in that motherfucking prison, but you get motherfucking prison wages. That means you're getting cents on the fucking dollar, man. Fucking slavery, yeah. That's why they like giving you these 10, 20, 30-year sentences so you can go in there and just work your fucking ass off till you die in a fucking factory that you get no benefits from. And the fucked up thing is, if you do get out and you try to go to a factory on the street, they're not gonna hire you because they don't want to pay your motherfucking ass. So that's another big part of all this privatized prison bullshit, is this fucking Unicor and basically slave labor they're exploiting right here in America. Not in India, not a motherfucking Pakistan, not a motherfucking Vietnam or Laos. Right here in the United States, they're motherfucking pimping these motherfucking inmates, got them working all fucking day in overtime, and basically conditioning you to be working slaves for the factory so that they can continue to make money. That's why they like, you know, that's why they try to keep having these guys up in there for these long stretches, man. It's all business. It ain't nothing else. They know eventually they're gonna have to put yourself in Unicor because you ain't gonna have no money coming in and you're gonna need to work. So realize what's happening, man. Get your shit together. This immigration shit, this prison shit, this private prison funding shit is all fucked up.